You. All right. Welcome to a new episode.
Welcome to Raccoon
City.
City.
You motherfucking.
Oh, man.
All right. Well, we just watched No Time to Die.
Yes, we did.
And I'm actually going to release this like right away tomorrow. So let's not spoil it.
No spoil it?
No spoilers. But pretty good fucking movie.
I liked it.
Yeah.
I liked it more than Skyfall because I don't like Skyfall.
Oh, fuck you. I still think Skyfall's the best one.
It's not. It's clearly Casino Royale. And if you think that Skyfall is better, you're a big, stupid person.
Damn it! Got him.
Yeah, you got me back after last week.
Yeah, no, but I mean, way better than Spectre.
Well, yeah.
Which was, I mean, it was frustratingly, disappointingly bad. Because they're all good. You know, like Quantum of Solace is not that good. I think that's what happened. I think it was literally like one good one, yeah, one bad one, one good one, one bad one, one good one. Yeah, because this one's pretty fucking good.
I don't hate Quantum of Solace. I just think it's coming off the high of Casino Royale. And that was very tough. Okay, and I will also say this. I don't remember the villain in Quantum of Solace.
It was some Italian midget.
Yeah, and he's played by a nobody, right?
No, I mean I've seen him before in other stuff.
No, okay, because here's the thing.
Yeah,
that is the only one that I will say, because Casino Royale has Mads Mikkelsen.
Yeah,
Spectre has Christoph Waltz. Skyfall had Javier Bardem.
Yeah,
and this had Rami Malek. That's 4 very good actors.
Yeah.
Those are like top of the line Bond villain.
But
talent.
Mads Mikkelsen wasn't exactly a big name actor when they cast him.
That is true, but he's kind of gone on to be.
No, now he is. Yeah, but in their defense, they thought they might, strike gold. I mean, strike gold again, I guess.
Yeah.
Find gold again. I don't know how mining works.
I think it's oil.
Struck oil again. Right. That's what's gold to you fucking Americans.
That is true.
Yeah. Black is beautiful.
Gold in Mexico is
drugs.
Yeah.
Guns
and drugs.
Beans. Here it's guns, actually. Never mind. Yeah.
It's also guns here.
Yeah. It's no, here guns is like water.
Yeah.
It's not even gold.
That is true.
But yeah, the movie was pretty good. Daniel Craig killing it, of course, as always.
Killing a lot of people too. Dude,
the action scenes were pretty fucking good. It had like pretty cool cinematography. Like when
this is the best looking James Bond movie.
No, it's Skyfall.
No, it's not.
You're out of your fucking
it's
mind.
Clearly this one had way better cinematography, way better color.
I think you need to watch that fucking movie.
I probably will, but I don't think my opinion will change that much. We'll see. Maybe it will.
Maybe it will. Your sexuality changed from gay to straight and back to gay.
Yeah. It literally changes. I become straight when you leave.
It's almost as fluid as my gender. Yeah. But good movie. I would recommend you guys watch it.
Yes. It really feels like a giant like Bond epic.
It goes everywhere.
It goes everywhere, and it's long. It's a very long movie. I did get up to piss twice. And because I normally,
oh yeah, you fucking idiot.
Normally I try not to, and I'm pretty good at it. But I was like, nah, this movie's like 3 hours long almost. So I'm not.
How long? Yeah, that's right. Holy fuck!
It's like it's like
2.5 hours, huh?
Yeah, no, it's 2 hours and 40 minutes.
Oh, gee. Honestly, it didn't feel like it. It felt longer than 2 hours, but it definitely didn't feel like 2 hours and 40 minutes.
Yeah, it's a long ass movie, and we were already sitting in there with the credits and the before.
I thought it was perfectly paced, though. I really liked that it was it had action at all the right moments in the movie but also like drama and character development at exactly the right moments so that you would not get tired of seeing the same thing or feeling like the same emotion.
Yeah. My only issue, and it's a very not my only issue, but the one thing that kind of annoyed me was Phoebe Waller-Bridge was brought in to like do rewrites on this movie, and I think it's kind of obvious when she's like putting something in.
Who the fuck is that?
She wrote that show Killing Eve, and she created and stars in that show Fleabag. She's a British writer.
I don't know who this bitch is.
Okay, well she does stuff here and there, but she's like kind of like she's a comedian.
But is she a comedian or?
She's a funny. I don't think she's a comedian because I don't think those exist in England. She's a funny person.
No, but I mean, like, is she SNL? Is she an SNL comedian or
you
actually
never heard
funny?
of Killing Eve?
No, I haven't.
Okay, well, she's just like a funny person in Hollywood. But because I can clearly tell that Anna de Armas was hers. I can tell that was all her. And I thought there was one joke in the movie that I wanted to stab my eyes out. What? And it's when the U-007, before she kills someone, she says, "You know what time it is?" And he goes, "What?" She goes, "It's time to die." And I wanted to slam my face.
I like that.
It's such a stupid line. And again, most of them worked, but every one-liner in this movie was hers. I feel like every
Bonds were pretty good, though.
Yeah, I know. That's what I said. Yeah. Most of them worked, but like every one-liner in this movie was hers. I thought that was so dumb. I was like, "What time is it? Do you know what time it is? What? It's time to die." I was like,
"What? Who let the dogs out?"
And I feel like it takes away because, you know, there's an emotional speech where someone's talking about like time, and that's clearly what the reference is of the title is supposed to. I just dropped whiskey on the floor. Cool.
Oh shit.
Well, sorry, whiskey. Sorry, Dean Suntory whiskey with a display stand and everything. House of Suntory.
I mean, it was over.
I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah.
I'll pay attention to that after though. But yeah, he gives that little speech, and that's what the "No Time to Die" title is supposed to be referring to. But now, like, I feel like that joke has crammed it, and now every time I think of the title, I'm gonna think of you know what time
of the coolest line in the movie. Yeah.
I was
like, wow, what a good line that was.
Man, that alcohol smells getting a little strong. I think it might not have been as empty as I thought. Or as you thought.
Nah, you fucking lightweight, dude. It'll be fine. Don't worry.
It's not I'm assuming it's fine. I'm saying
it's not fine. It broke, but.
Well, yeah, and my phone's there, so I'm gonna pick it up.
You should definitely pick. Okay.
Well, yep, it's on my phone.
Well, anyways, guys, go watch it. Go support movie theaters. Yeah, go support the fact that a white man finally gets something, you know.
Yeah,
it's been too long.
Yeah, we've been fighting for this for a long time.
I actually heard rumors that like what do you call it, that this was like a transitional movie. I'm like, thank God it's not.
What do you mean?
Like this was gonna like hand over like.
Oh yeah, that was the rumor. And they also said this is
it wasn't.
They also said, oh, this is a James Bond for the Me Too era.
No, it isn't.
Yeah,
he still grabs the bitch.
I'm assuming. Yeah. I'm assuming that the reshoots took a bunch of that stuff out.
What?
Because you know
him harassing women.
No, the Me Too stuff that they wanted to put in, because people were like annoyed, like.
Well, I don't understand. Do you realize that it was your industry that caused the Me Too movement? And you're gonna fix this with a fucking James Bond movie? Like, this is ridiculous. They're like, oh, like, listen, we raped all these fucking women, but let me fix this by putting a scene in a James Bond movie. Yeah. So fucking out of touch.
Yeah.
So fucking out of touch. You know what you could do to fix the Me Too movement? Kill yourself. Kill yourself and
rape everybody. Yeah, and exactly. Kill Harvey Weinstein.
Yeah, every time you walk into a meeting to pitch a show, instead of pitching a show, point a gun at them and shoot them.
And then
fix half the rapes and fucking, you know, be like, hey, what's up, and shoot them. Actually, this time I blurted, I beeped a different slur.
No, I don't think you did.
No. Well, I mean, depends what studio they're going to, what network. All right, it's time to watch this. Watch the movie. We're about to see the Resident Evil.
Welcome to Raccoon City.
Yeah, welcome. Yeah.
Raccoon
City, you stupid bitch.
I've seen this trailer before. I watched it this morning. I'm a big Resident Evil fan, and I thought this trailer was stupid at first, and then halfway through, when it became like a trailer, I was like, okay, this looks like a bunch of silly fun.
All right.
And that's all you can expect out of Resident Evil. So Miguel's gonna watch it, and he's not gonna like it. I already know. Oh, we can actually hear it through the headphones.
Yeah.
Discover the origin of evil.
All right, again, good thing that they said in the 90s. That's a good idea.
Way back here, Claire. Your conspiracies weren't true when we were kids.
Yeah.
But
true now.
I mean, come on, dude. This looks like a fucking.
Yes, it does look like it was made.
It looks like a direct-to-DVD fucking movie.
And that's even better.
Every actor in this looks like somebody that came to my fucking thesis film casting.
Neil McDonough.
Except that motherfucker who will do anything for $5.
Yes. Love that guy.
He plays M. Bison in the new.
That's the opening from the Resident Evil 2 game too.
what's really going on.
Bro, this holy fuck, who is that guy? Disturbing to look at.
Oh, and Donald Logue's in this too.
Does he need the money too?
I don't know. Maybe he is the money.
Well,
Listen, did you hear the song? It's the He-Man song.
I think I recognize that motherfucker too.
The guy, he's Arrow's brother from the Green Arrow shows, and he played Firestorm.
What the fuck? Bro, this looks like absolute dog shit.
This looks amazing.
Experimenting on him.
We should split up.
Did they think of giving the production more than $10 to make this fucking movie?
It would not have turned out as well.
Okay. Oh, they recreated the iconic zombie looking bag. You're like, leave me alone.
We gotta get out of here.
Oh shit, well that zombie looks pretty fucking scary. Oh my god, the dog zombie looks like shit. Oh my god, dude, is that supposed to? Oh my god, the bio mutants look absolutely disgusting.
Yes, the CGI is not great.
Wow.
This is gonna be my favorite movie of all time.
This looks like shit.
It looks amazing.
No,
and
it doesn't.
I hope it's as stupid as it looks.
I mean, I hope not. I hope it's actually a good movie. So that I can
listen,
enjoy it. Somebody with taste can enjoy it.
Do you not just like being entertained sometimes?
It has to be something specific for me to be entertained. It has to be like superhero movies.
You don't just like goofy explosions and like. I know you like.
No, but even that can be done right.
Well,
even
yeah,
that,
I know, but sometimes you can enjoy something that just looks dumb.
Yeah, but also the thing is, for that stuff, you need a budget, or at least you need to like find a way to make it look good. This does not look good.
I don't know.
This looks like it was made with $5.
Yeah, and I think it looks all the more entertaining for that. Like again, Miguel refuses to watch these, but I love both the Venom movies, and yeah, I saw the second one.
No, but that has nothing to do with the quality of the films.
Yeah, I know, but I like things that are like entertaining. Like I will genuinely like something that has pretty much no value outside of the fact that it's like entertaining for like the dumbest reasons.
I'm with bro. I watch shit like that all the time. I'm just saying that like I wanted to have some effort put into it.
But okay,
this doesn't look like it has any effort put into it.
Okay. I've seen enough stuff from this movie. I'm like, wow, you're actually taking something right out of the games. So I think I'm gonna enjoy stuff from this as a Resident Evil fan, and there's a lot of stuff that I'm gonna not like as a Resident Evil fan. And I think it's going to be dumb and entertaining.
Well, I'll tell you this. This looks better than 355. That looks fucking ridiculous.
The trailer for this movie called 355 came on before the movie, and Miguel was actively laughing. And it's not a comedy. Miguel was laughing.
Let me find the best part of the trailer, because you guys are going to have
He was dying throughout the whole thing in the middle of the theater.
Yeah. So the premise of the movie is that these
spies are women.
These women 5 bitches kill people,
and they're spies. And they're women.
But they're it's really cool because they're women. Actually, it doesn't even look like it's a feminist who.
Oh, really? You don't think it looks like that?
I don't think so. You know what it is? I think it's more that it looks like garbage that offends me.
Well, yeah, that's the most offensive part of it, but it's very clearly.
Listen to this. So she starts talking about who they're recruiting.
Yeah. American, British, German, Colombian, Chinese. But now we have a common enemy.
Okay, so they recruit a communist for some reason to start this fucking thing. They're like four democracies and one communist.
One communist totalitarian regime.
Totalitarian state, yeah, exactly.
I hate to tell you that the Chinese intelligence agencies are likely not siding in anything involving freedom.
Yeah.
Even if it's a woman officer.
Forget about the ideological thing. Just think about it this way. There are, to my knowledge, 2 Koreas, right?
Yes.
Who backs South Korea? America. Yeah. Fucking, I guess the UN. Who backs North Korea? Oh, it's China. So I don't think that they would ever like.
But if they didn't put the Chinese the Chinese spy in this movie, then it wouldn't have gotten a Chinese release.
Dude, but I don't know if this is like real life. This is like basically not even secondhand information, but like thirdhand information. But I heard on a podcast saying that like all these movies that we're pandering to China actually flopping in China because the Chinese are like, bro, we make this shit. we want to see Matt Damon. You know what I mean? They're like, we have Chinese people.
Was that a reference
here.
to that Chinese movie? Like, it was the first one that, like, AAA Chinese movie that got a release in America with Matt Damon. It was called The Great Wall or whatever.
No, yeah, but that's what I mean. Like, in this, like,
we want Matt Damon and Ben Affleck.
Yeah, like they're trying, like they're making these movies trying to pander to this market, and the market doesn't give a fuck.
They're like, we already get, yeah.
Yeah, they're like, we're everything is Chinese here.
Yeah.
Every movie we make, everyone's Chinese. We want to see other shit.
We want to see
not black people.
Yeah.
Yeah, but some whites are allowed. I don't know how they feel about Hispanics or other races, but
I don't think they're too aware of them.
Yeah, right. Well, America's just basically.
I think they might just think you're
white.
like white.
Yeah,
some kind of white, like maybe.
Like, oh, he's a very short white guy.
Little darker. I'm
yeah,
not gonna do an accent.
The mulatto. Like, no, I'm actually a different race. Impossible. That's how I assume Xi Jinping would react. When he met Obama, he's like, "What? They let you out of cage?" And it's like, well, actually, we haven't been in cage in a while.
But yeah, the movie looks terrible, and more than that, it just, I've literally every line in that trailer is a cliche.
It's a cliche. It's disgusting. Like
we have to team up to save the world. Like we're the
yeah.
Everything they say. Is
listen, guys, just listen to the first 10 seconds.
Remember that story that they told us about in training?
About George Washington's first female spy during the Revolution. They called her Agent 355 because they didn't want the world to know her real name. But her legacy lives on.
Dude, and the Rihanna song too, like playing in the background.
Oh yeah.
And it's just dog shit exposition. Remember that story that the CIA told us? Bitch, they lied to you. It was the CIA. It probably wasn't true. It probably also the first female spy that George Washington used was probably some dude in a wig. So you're telling me they didn't let him act, but they could be spies? I don't think so.
And Sebastian Stan is also in this movie.
Again, all these people just needed a paycheck because everybody in this movie is actually like the casting is really good.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. I don't know who B Bang Yong is, and I'm not making that name up.
Yes, you are. That is.
What is the actual name?
Bing Bing Fan.
Bing Bing Fan. I was pretty close.
No.
B Bang Yong.
I'm sitting here looking like an Easter Island head.
No, he isn't. No, he isn't. He's looking at me like, "Shut up, we're gonna cancel." You know, I hate him. No, but it was a pretty funny name. It would be funny regardless of what race she is. What was it again?
I see he's reaching for the censor button.
No, what was her name?
I didn't even say anything.
Yeah, you did. I had to bleep it out. You fucking can't control yourself. All right, what was her name? Got him.
This I have said it multiple times. This soundboard is gonna be the death of us.
Yeah, whatever, bro. But yeah, don't watch that. Punish these people. Punish these motherfuckers
or
for
punish
dog
yourself
shit.
and watch it.
I guess, yeah. Or if you're going to the movies to just get blown or something, then watch that because you won't
be
out.
missing on anything.
Exactly. Don't watch No Time to Die because you'll come like 4 times. The movie's long.
It is.
Yeah.
I want to segue into
what? What's his name?
We're gonna talk about it.
Right.
If you talk about some of the greatest fights that have happened recently,
listen,
the Paul brothers always come up, and
oh my god,
some of the greatest fighters of all time.
Listen, there's no need to make the segue. All right, we all saw the thing. Basically, Joe Rogan has been in the news because people
you're gonna miss it. Oh well, yeah. Okay, go. Yeah.
Okay, they love to misconstrue his words, but this is not about that. This is about what is the guy's name from the Young Turks?
Cenk Uygur.
Say his first name?
No.
No, sorry.
Cenk Uygur. Got him. Yeah, he tried to bleep it out.
His name is literally and disgusting name.
He was upset over that viral Joe Rogan freedom video where he's saying America's so great because we have freedom.
I don't understand. Like, listen, there's plenty of things that you could say are anti-freedom. One is, of course, the mass surveillance. Two is, obviously the fact that like police have a hard time facing consequences when they fuck up. But number three, the failure of freedom of speech, that's really not on the government. I don't think a lot of people are being arrested for saying fucked up shit. That's actually on the Twitter retards who are doing that.
Yes.
So you guys, that one's on you, but like
that one's on you. People who are listening to this.
Right, but like again, even if you acknowledge all these problems and all the lack of, all the civil liberties that are being basically subtly violated, because it's not like we're like actively like worried about being surveilled, you know what I mean? It's not like we're actively like worried about fucking, the NSA basically what's it called, data mining us.
Yes.
But I don't think those are the freedoms that Joe Rogan was referring to. And this refers back to my point where like people are like constantly misrepresenting what he says when you don't have to. Sometimes you can make a good point against him without really, you can.
I always tell
he
people
fucks up
not
a lot.
to people do this on purpose, where when they don't like somebody, they'll intentionally misconstrue what they say to be able to get in extra points like against them. I'm like, this just makes it look bad to anyone who has like common sense and looks into the situation properly.
Right, because the thing is, like, when you talk, first of all, his podcast, like, I've been like tripping out, and late I was like, holy fuck, this motherfucker talks for 3 hours.
Yeah,
I'm like, I understand that with some guests. If you want to talk to fucking, I don't know, like he had this guy who was like, I think he was wrongly convicted for like 25 years. I didn't see that
the
episode.
Other day, right?
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, you can talk to that guy for 3 hours.
Yeah.
But also, like, he'll have some comedian. I'm like, he shouldn't be on for 3 hours. You know what I mean? Like,
me and Miguel can't even talk for 3 hours.
I don't think we could.
Dude, out at one.
Okay, it is my dream to get on the Joe Rogan podcast one day, but I am kind of dreading the fact that I'm like, I think I would like, I'd be like, Joe, you're gonna have to show me pictures. You're gonna have to show me some fucking donkey fucking a fucking zebra or something to get me talking, because
I mean, he's a better conversationalist than we are.
Well,
I think we're
a better listener.
Yeah,
and
we have enough stories.
I don't think I would have anything to I think I would just be defending Mexico the whole time. He'd just be like, so from Mexico, how many times have you been kidnapped? And I'd be like, it's just been 3, Joe. Relax, it's not a big deal.
One of them was an accident too.
Yeah, exactly. One of them was my cousin.
Yeah.
No, okay, so do you have the tweet?
I have the tweet right here.
Okay, so this is the guy from Young Turks.
Yeah, so for a little context, Cenk Uygur, who runs the Young Turks and he used to, and now he can't run it anymore because he's trying to run for a political position.
Right, but he was the host for a long time.
He was the CEO. Yeah. He founded it. And he was very upset by what Joe Rogan was saying, and he was saying all this stuff about him. And one of Joe Rogan's fans tweeted at him and said, I'll make a $1,000 donation to your trash network or your charity of choice to see you call, because he was calling Rogan like all this stuff. Yeah. To see you call Rogan, who is not only the most successful podcast in history, but also a black belt in mixed martial arts, a loser to his face.
A black belt in mixed martial arts? Well, I mean, that's a dumb comment, but...
Yeah, whatever. Yeah. And Cenk Uygur immediately responds, deal. Easiest $1,000 I ever made. You think he's going to assault me? Sure, whatever. That's incredibly dumb. But also wouldn't work. I'm much larger than Joe, and I fought my whole life. I'd end him. But grown-ups don't do that. I'll send you the P.O. box to send check to later.
What the fuck?
I've been fighting my whole life. What does that mean? That is something.
When was the last time he fought? You know what I mean? Like,
bro, that's something kids say in like middle school to like try to scare each other. I've been fighting my whole life. I'll mess you up if you blah 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 blah. Like, it's like a dumb thing a kid says because it sounds cool in their head, and then it's like, you haven't been fighting your whole life.
Let's look up
Cenk Uygur fight compilation.
No.
Oh wait, it doesn't exist.
How tall is he?
How tall is Cenk
Dude,
Uygur?
he has a terrible fucking name.
Yeah, I know. Do you know how to spell it?
Yeah, I just had to find out right now because I wrote fucking Cenk Uygur.
God,
I'm a fucking idiot. No,
yeah, you are.
Of course, the third search is height because everybody's like, dude, he's 5'9". Joe Rogan would anal him. He would totally anal him, bro. He's acting like he was a much larger, bro.
Wait,
he's 5'9". What are you talking about?
If a 5'9" person went up and threatened Joe Rogan, he would anal him.
Yeah,
I'm not 5'9", I'm 5'8", but I would.
We can wear some heels.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna go up and threaten Joe Rogan and get anal.
Yeah. If that's what we gotta do to make it in this podcast world.
Yeah, Joe Rogan, you're a loser.
Yeah,
now anal me, I'm ready.
Yeah, you fucking
Miguel record.
Yeah, you fucking muscular goblin.
Yeah, you little tiny midget, smaller than me, probably. How tall is Joe Rogan?
It says everywhere he's 5'8", but here's the thing. I think that when you're like a certain height, it would behoove you to not be as wide as him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because like, look.
Yeah, he is very stocky.
Yeah, because it says 5'8", and I'm like, I don't doubt that he's 5'8", but again, he's just so fucking wide.
Yeah, he
that he makes it look short.
It's just what a silly comment for a grown adult to make, saying I would destroy Joe Rogan. You know, not only completely lacking any self-awareness that you wouldn't be able to.
No, I don't. I'm going to say we're Team Rogan on this one.
I think anyone who has any sense is Team Rogan. Have you just look up a video of Joe Rogan when he's younger doing martial arts?
Yeah, I've seen him knock some fool out with a
one
kick. Yeah.
Very good. And he holds some records with like who did he show? What UFC fighter?
Yeah, he showed GSP how to do a spinning back kick.
Yeah. One of the greatest fighters has ever lived.
Know.
Came to him and asked him, "Hey, how do I do this?"
He's like, he's like, and he's even himself. He's like, this is preposterous that I'm showing GSP how to do a kick.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, Joe, if you wouldn't be able to destroy Chang Wigger, then then this would never work. But since I've heard of your ability to kick his ass,
I'm fairly certain if he landed that back kick, it would instantly kill Chang Wigger. And
also,
that
fool's insanely out of shape.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
a fat fuck.
I'm also fairly confident he would not have the stamina to avoid it.
Dude, he wouldn't even honestly, like, here's the thing. He wouldn't have to do any striking with him. I've seen a video of Joe Rogan like playfully wrestling with this fool called Mark Coleman, who was a UFC heavyweight champion. And he like took his back, and then the other fool like pushed him like hella hard. And but again, it's a ex-UFC heavyweight champion.
Yeah.
This guy, he probably wouldn't even hurt them that much. He would probably just fucking like take him down, fucking choke him out or something. You know what I mean? Like it wouldn't even be a fight really. Yeah. He would just run him over.
Yeah.
Or maybe he would literally run him over. He has hella cars. He has his Tesla. And he's like, just drive there, and he puts
You wouldn't hear it coming.
No, he wouldn't. You wouldn't hear me come either.
That's what we'd be doing from the sidelines.
Was something I wanted to bring up. It was another race war. Oh, did you see this kid who did a school shooting
in Texas?
Yeah,
he's black.
Yeah.
That's a white people crime. This is cultural appropriation.
Yeah. First of all, when I first saw it, I instantly assumed that was like Texas. It has to be some fucking Yakubian who was like, "Daddy, for my birthday, I want a gun." And then he got a gun. And he's like, "Why do you want a gun, son?" He's like, "I want to shoot them." And also women. Get it?
No.
Because he said more than one slur. That's why I held the button for a while.
Oh.
Yeah, he didn't just say one word very long. He said a bunch of them.
Wow.
But anyways, turns out it... Yeah, that's what he said. Yeah. I want to kill crackers. It was hilarious. I went in the comment section, and everybody was like, of course, now defending him. Now, granted, this is one of these pages that I follow that is like basically like World Star Hip Hop, where it's all like, American black culture.
Yeah.
But hey, I was like, there's no excuse for anybody to do this, because they said like the kid was bullied. Like I saw a video of the family. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Yeah, the family was basically trying to say that like, how come they don't fucking talk shit to the kids, or maybe it's not like that. But the family was basically trying to say that the school was partly at fault for not doing anything, which They always are, because schools don't do shit when you tell them anything. They don't give a fuck. You could say somebody like fucking raped you and they wouldn't. Okay,
we should treat this school shooter like we treat all the white ones, like it's their fault, because it is, and there's not an excuse for it.
And
we should do stuff to fix whatever may have contributed to them doing it.
It's mental health. Yeah, and also don't allow people to buy guns at fucking Walmart.
We should we should try to fix, whatever problems lead to people doing that. But that doesn't mean it's not completely on them for doing it, and that doesn't mean there's no excuse for doing it. I mean, that means there's no excuse for doing it. There's not.
Yeah, and he had the same reasons that every other white kid has.
Yeah.
There's just bullying. He doesn't get laid. He was bad at Counter-Strike.
Yeah, and I've never shot anybody over that. And all those things apply to me.
Except
for one. I'm very good at Counter-Strike.
I was going to say, I'm pretty good at Counter-Strike, too. All right, let's see. You got the video here.
To stand together about this bullying. It could have been a situation where he took the other turn and decided to commit suicide. What the decision?
What the fuck?
A video that's all out on
he could have
media,
just killed himself
and it shows
instead.
That he was being attacked. It wasn't just one person that would attack him and bully him, taking his money, harassing him due to the fact because he had more things than maybe others. It takes us all.
He was rich too?
It takes us all to stand together about this bullying.
Dude, imagine if it was a rich white kid. Holy fuck.
Let me put some personal spin on this. As a giant nerd, I was bullied very extreme because this was predating Iron Man and the Dark Knight.
Hold up. You want to know his name?
What? Oh God. This is gonna get racist, guys.
No, it isn't.
Okay.
Timothy Simpkins.
Well.
What the fuck? Listen, if he was being bullied and he only killed them.
Oh my. Only killed the women.
Fuck him.
But
only killed bitches that denied him the puss.
I want to put some things in, not in perspective, but when I was growing up, I was the one. Again, we often refer to me as Hispanic, which I am, but I don't get a lot of credit from non-white people for being Hispanic.
Of course,
because I'm only half Hispanic. I get no credit from Hispanic people as far as they're concerned. I'm a KKK member. I'm the whitest. I'm Brad Pitt, pretty much. So I went to a school. I was pretty much the only white person as far as these people saw.
Right.
Or one of the few white people. Back in pre-Iron Man and Dark Knight days when when liking comic books was not at all an acceptable.
I am still resentful over that we did not grow up in this era.
For real, yeah. When Avengers came out, that was a big social shift for me. I remember when Avengers came out, I was like talking to me about it because they knew I knew all about that stuff. So yeah, I did not do very well with other people in school. I literally have no friends that from school that I grew up with at all. None. Yeah. Not a single one. And I hated going to school. Not because of the work. I hated going to school because nobody liked me.
Well, school is to hang out, really. Yeah.
And I thought, but here's the thing, and I've talked to you about this before.
Sure.
I thought that was completely normal. Like, I thought, because I didn't go, my friends that I actually had in real, my actual friends, I didn't go to school with them. And I thought that they all hated going to school because everyone bullied and picked on them all day. And I realized when I was older, I was like, oh, they didn't all go through that. I thought everyone had this experience where they went to school and everyone hated them.
Right.
I've never considered shooting anybody, just for context. This is not an excuse. So I'm just going to lay this down on this because I know there's going to be a group of people who are going to be very sympathetic to this for whatever reasons. For when this person shot up this school for the same reason everyone who's ever shot up a school in the history of schools and guns has shot up a school because they were bullied and no one liked them and they were different.
Yeah, socially.
The same reason. It's just, this is an anomaly. This is the first time a non-white person has shot up a school.
Well, but I think, wasn't Virginia Tech Asians?
Oh, that was an Asian guy.
Yeah,
but those are close enough to white.
But again, it's the exception that proves the rule, really.
Yeah, we're seeing this is like a different strain.
I think it's because maybe guns are like more culturally embraced with white people that they choose to do that. I think
There's no guns in the hood. You're right.
No, but not like that. You know what I mean? It's more for business.
For business.
Yeah. It's more to let to wish a motherfucker would.
Well, when you're white, shooting up schools is your business, and you
I was
wish
gonna say,
would too.
No, because I mean, we don't know. I don't know the details. I assume that his dad had his gun from his gangbanger days, and decided to
imagine getting bullied for being rich and shooting up a school.
Honestly, again,
worst things to get bullied for.
These things.
Hey, look at you rich kid. He was Token from South Park.
Black conservatives, Caitlyn Jenner running as a Republican. These are literally the best signs of progress that American society has. When conservatives are diverse, you know that we have achieved a new level of tolerance.
Yeah.
When mass shooters are black, poof, racism is over.
Yeah, black school shooter. Yeah.
I mean, if I was BLM, I would be fucking hyped as fuck. Like, what if he shoots a cop next?
We've ended racism.
Yeah.
Racism's over, guys.
No, because now it means that, because think about, again, he had the same issues, right? Because the whole time they're like, oh, the issues is that I don't have opportunities and all this, the typical marginalized.
He has opportunities.
Yeah, exactly. He had everything. He was fucking rich, and he still got bullied.
And he still shut up a school.
You know what would be hilarious if we found out that it never was racial? What if he got bullied by like 4 other black kids, and they all shot him? I mean, he shot all of them.
Yeah.
That would be funny as fuck. They're like, no, of course we were never racist to him. I mean, they can't talk to him. They're all dead, those kids. But, I mean, but what if somebody close to the kids was like, actually, the bullying was mainly class related. It was like, oh, the bourgeoisie. All the Marxists are like happy about that.
Well, I mean, that's what they made it sound like. They didn't mention he was being bullied for being black.
I'm sure it would have been immediately in the headlines, and it literally wasn't in any of the things that I saw.
There you go.
But let's read some comments, right? Let's look at the comments on this post, because this is what I thought was really funny. So this is from the Shade Room. Again, context of the situation. This is a very pro-black, page. Like, they literally don't give a shit about any any non-black celebrities.
Yeah.
Or non-black news. But look at this. Let's see if I can find a quote. The school failed this young man. The teachers failed this young man. The people that were supposed to protect him failed this young man. I seen that video of him bullied and beaten on. Shake my fucking head.
I think that the people who were supposed to protect the kids he shot failed.
Jesus. Yeah, this bullying has to stop. Bullying should be a crime itself. Shut up,
it should be a crime, shooting up schools.
Yeah, you commenting shit.
For real.
A person can only take so much. Bro, all this shit that you could never write about the white mass shooters. Everybody would be like, excuse me? Only a person can only take so much?
That's never an excuse.
It's never an excuse.
You guys were right. All these people who were commenting, we all know that on all these other events they were saying the stuff that we're saying, and they were right then, and they should be right now too. But they're choosing not to be.
Of course not. Look, this is have the same empathy as you have for white kids who have a bad day. No, bitch, have the same vitriol that you have for white kids when they do this, because you should hate this kid too.
Who has empathy? Who's running out with empathy for the school shooters?
It's not true. They acted because they investigate the reason why somebody do it. That is there for
empathy,
yeah. And I'm like, no, it's just like that's part of the investigation of a crime, is to find out why something happened. Yes. That's also the part of journalism.
It's also part of preventing this.
Yeah, show me,
make sure it doesn't happen.
Exactly.
Let's leave. Yes, let's not leave the mystery of why someone shot up a school. Let's maybe try to figure out what led to this,
besides them being white. Let's find the other reasons. Yeah.
That is true. It might just be those white colonist blood genes.
Yeah, like, that's the kill. I'm bloodthirsty. Well, speaking about killers, they found the Zodiac killer.
Ted Cruz.
Dude, I gotta know. You've seen Zodiac, right?
Yes, of course I have seen Zodiac multiple times.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I have to know what Robert Graysmith thinks about this. Like, I just because again,
I love those memes where, like, he was laughing his ass off in the theater watching Zodiac.
oh the actual Zodiac killer.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can find the fucking.
His name's
story.
Gary. His name's Gary.
Oh, what the fuck! I thought I had posted it.
His name's Gary something.
Gary. Let me just Google it real quick. But yeah, anyways, apparently they found the real Zodiac killer. Was it found? Did you read the actual thing?
I read that it was a team of independent forensic investigators who found a dark room with photos and other evidence that led them to believe that he's the Zodiac killer. I don't know. I honestly don't think that we could ever really completely confirm because have a trial about
this dude died in 2018.
Yeah.
So fuck, it was so close, dude.
If it's even actually him, again, I was saying, we can't hold a trial for him because he's dead.
Yeah, his name is Gary Francis Post.
Post, yes.
Which actually makes perfect sense because he has 3 names.
Yep, 3 names.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is with people with 3 names being serial killers.
I know. Do you have 3 names?
I do. Do you?
Oh yeah, you do.
You don't.
I technically have 4 because I have 2 last names. But if I was American, I would have 3 names. Yeah. Tee. So I guess we both did it.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, I'm looking through the fucking I'm looking through the thing, and yeah, Gary Francis Post, and it says it was a team of this was called the Case Breakers.
They probably host a podcast. We should get them on.
Yeah, and they said the scars on his forehead matched scars on his sketch of the Zodiac. And I guess they spend a bunch of time deciphering the what are the ciphers?
Yeah, so I heard like a week or 2 ago someone figured one of them out. But
that's what
the
ciphers happening.
End up just being nothing.
No, but look at this. The FBI is not commenting on the case breakers and contentions and maintains that the Zodiac killer case is still open. Fuck.
That's what I'm saying. People are like, "Oh, they figured." I'm like, "Bro, some people on a podcast said they figured it out. This isn't official."
SFPD did the same thing. Yeah, dude. But what if this dude? I hope this reignites fucking Robert Graysmith, and he's like, "I gotta write another book. David Fincher needs to make another fucking movie." That'd be sick.
Zodiac 2.
Dude, and they just released this. I don't know if you saw it. I think it was a docu-series about this dude who wrote a book, My Father the Serial Killer.
Yeah, I heard about it.
I had the book. I got bored of the book, but it was pretty interesting. Saying that this dude basically, like, he didn't know his dad, and his dad matched a sketch. His dad was like absent throughout like this whole time that the murders had happened, and then I think even the mom like told him like, "Oh, your dad's a Zodiac killer." He's like, "What the fuck?" Right. But yeah, dude, I hope that Graysmith gets on top of it. I think they're all alive except for Robert Downey Jr.'s character, right?
I think so.
Yeah, he fucking died.
Damn. Rest in peace, Robert Downey Jr.'s character in Zodiac.
Fuck, what was his name?
Robert Downey Jr.
No, it was like something. Oh shit, Toshi died too.
Oh wait, that's Ruffalo, right?
Oh fuck, yeah, he died in 2018. That's right.
Bro, they killed each other in a shootout.
They died the same year. That's fucking crazy. That would have been cool, right? If they fucking died in a duel together. Yeah, Toshi's dead. So,
why is everyone making such a big deal out of this? Some people host a podcast are like, "Oh, this guy has scars like on the picture of the Zodiac killer."
Bro, I don't know, but
the Zodiac killer.
I'm obsessed with. Yeah, Robert Graysmith is still alive because Graysmith, I think, was like way younger than, or like at least like 10 years younger.
He's the last surviving one.
Yeah.
Post was on his way to kill Graysmith, but he died trying to kill Toshi.
That would be a great fucking story.
Oh yeah, let's write that.
Let's write that. No, I'm not wasting my time on that.
Let's make a movie.
We're making fart shit only. Fart stuff, yeah. Fart comedies. And we're selling them to Cisco. No, to CISO.
I don't remember agreeing to this.
Yeah, we're gonna write fart comedy and sell it to Peacock.
Well, that would be the correct network to take fart.
All right, guys. Speaking of comedy, dude, I love these segues that I'm fucking doing. I'm fucking nailing this shit.
Speaking of pizza.
No, this dumb bitch, Sarah Silverman.
Oh yeah. Hate you. She invented the term Jew face instead of blackface.
Okay, so tell us the story about the guy.
Okay, so I have to start with what Sarah Silverman said, because I guess she was on her podcast, and she was like, there's a long-standing tradition of non-Jewish people playing Jewish people in movies. It's Jew face because they put on an accent and blah, blah, blah. And she was like being really annoying.
Stop right there. There's a long-standing tradition of Jewish people playing non-Jewish people.
Yeah.
Again,
let the whites represent themselves.
Everybody does it. But continue.
So, Tony Shalhoub, who is on the Amazon Prime show Marvelous Miss Maisel, has been on since the first season.
The guy from Monk.
From Monk, yes. Yeah. Who is not Jewish, but looks like he could be.
He's very ethnically ambiguous, man.
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
Plays a Jewish character on that. And someone, I guess, I don't know what prompted it, but he was at a conference and he felt the need to defend the fact that he was cast as a Jewish person. And it's pretty much insinuated he was making these comments because of Sarah Silverman.
Yeah.
And he is 100% right. He said pretty much something along the lines of like, I was trained as an actor to play people that aren't me. And that's what being an actor is. I was like, yes, that is that is the job description.
Yeah, and Jewish is not something that is so visually noticeable that you actually have to find people that look like it. If he was playing Muhammad Ali, then I'd be like, yeah, cast somebody else.
Yeah.
If he was playing, I don't know,
O.J. Simpson.
O.J. Simpson, right? I'd be like, listen, I think he's the man, but you can't do this. Not this guy.
Yeah.
I just honestly, what I'm mostly disappointed is that I grew up loving Sarah Silverman, dude. She was so fucking offensive. She used her, I guess, like sort of I don't want to say privilege. I hate that fucking word, but she used the fact that she was like a young, pretty woman to go even more over the edge, because she knew that she would get more of a pass to be offensive. Because like, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna beat the shit out of Sarah Silverman? No, right? But she said stuff that she knew guys couldn't say or couldn't get away with as easily, because she was like, I'm a woman, I'm pretty, you know what I mean? She had the ability to literally be edgier than men. And I thought she was really funny, bro. She had a fucking show. I'll never forget this scene where like she gets stopped by a cop, and the cop goes up to her and he's like, do you know why I'm here? And she's like, because you got all C's in high school. And now this bitch is like, white silence is violence.
Yeah.
She's inventing shit like
she's having to walk back to make up for all the stuff.
She said like, she's like, stop using gay as like meaning lame or something like that. I'm like,
that would be pretty gay.
The fuck? You fucking. I'll let the audience figure that one out.
It started with an N.
No, it did not. But let me see if I can find this one, dude.
Even Miguel denied that one.
Yeah.
He was like, no, it did not.
No, it did not. Oh, I think I had it on one of my when I used to do my show. I love saying that. But I had one of her epic phrases on it.
Yes, I remember that.
Yeah? Well, let's play it back here. See? This is the type of person she used to be.
I don't think Conan O'Brien's going to appreciate that, but it's honest advice. Sarah!
By the way, this is from Tough Crowd with Colin Quinn, one of the best fucking shows ever made.
The kids at school that tease you, they're just jealous because your hairy Jew arms are cool. They're cool. And then, two things I had. And then the second one is, don't say chink on TV. Unless you want your career to skyrocket.
And that's Seinfeld laughing.
Everyone just spam her with that.
She's such a fucking hypocrite, bro. And they're gonna talk shit. They're gonna say like, "Oh well, people change and they improve."
No, they're not gonna. No one ever says that.
No,
they will throw her under the bus immediately.
No. But I'm saying like that, like she would say that like I've learned to be better. I'm like, bitch.
But she would never let anyone else say that.
No, but also you're doing nothing wrong. It's not immoral. You're fucking doing your job. You're being a comedian. Have you ever seen Larry versus the People? No. The Larry Flynn biography? Well, Larry Flynn, it's a movie. It's actually a really good movie too. I should watch it. Larry Flynn is played by Woody Harrelson. Mm-hmm. Woody Harrelson, and his lawyer is played by Edward Norton. And Larry Flynn was involved in apparently like I think like 2 or 3 like Supreme Court cases that have to do with free speech.
Yeah.
Do you know who? Fuck, I forget his first name, but he was. It was like I think it was like Reverend Falwell or some shit like that. He was like a very.
I don't know any reference off the top of my head.
He was a very prominent fucking member of the Catholic Church. And he was one of those dudes that was like super like, you know, this goes against God. Don't play violent video games. He was one of those party poopers, right?
Yeah. And
in Larry Flynn in Hustler, he had like a section that would be like satire, you know, like comics or maybe like a fake article or something.
Mm-hmm.
And he had this article where he says like interview with Reverend Falwell, and it was like Falwell talking about how to keep his virginity he would only fuck his mom or some shit like that. And this fool got all offended and he sued them, and it went all the way to the Supreme Court. And he's and I don't know if this happened in real life, but in the movie scene, Edward Norton, the lawyer, is talking to Justice Scalia.
Mm-hmm.
And Justice Scalia is like, I think Edward Norton tells him like a joke, and Justice Scalia laughs, and he's like, yeah, but don't you see like there's a big difference between that and being accused of and having sex with your own mother. And then Edward Norton looks at him, he's like, yeah, it's a difference. Yeah, he's like, yeah, but what you're referring to is not a matter of legality. He's like, what you're referring to is a matter of taste.
Yeah.
That's it. That's the whole thing, motherfuckers. It's a matter of taste.
Yes.
You're not arguing morality. You're not arguing merit. Maybe sometimes you can argue merit, say it's not funny or whatever, but it's never a question of morality. It's always a question of taste.
Yes. Because humor is it's always a matter of taste. Yes. Humor, I don't know. The whole point of a joke is just saying something not necessarily to prove a point. I mean, sometimes it is. Jokes are there to prove a point, but jokes mean you don't necessarily always believe it. Jokes are like that's why you can get away with saying anything in a joke, is because I'm not saying, when I say something like I mentioned last week, when I say something to offend my coworker, I'm not saying it because I believe that thing. The point of what I'm saying isn't what I'm saying. It's the reaction to what I'm saying. That's what humor is. It's not about what's being said. It's about what comes after it.
Yeah, humor is saying
things
to get wrong a reaction things. Yeah, exactly. That's what's funny.
Yeah.
Or saying something super painful, obviously, whatever. But like,
yeah,
I don't know. I think that I'm very disappointed in her. I'm very disappointed that she has changed her lifestyle this way to like, basically like completely disavow her career.
And the only thing she can do to make up for her racist past is to give all her fame to two people of color, me and Miguel.
Right.
Yeah.
I would really appreciate it, Sarah. If you're listening, actually,
yeah,
let's pretend that we're talking to Sarah Silverman right now. Like, first of all, nice to meet you.
No, it's not.
Second of all, I've always liked you. Third, I don't know if anybody's told you, but you look hella white. You're very pale. You have pretty woman privilege.
Yes, she does.
Especially with that rack. And so you should pay for it.
Yeah.
I don't care that you work very hard for what you have and you're very talented, because you only have shit because of white privilege.
Yep.
There we go. I said it.
And white women privilege.
Exactly.
That's
so if you could
surrender your career
to and us. Please fund our movies.
Yeah.
Naruto versus Spider-Man. 1, 2, 3.
And we're also planning on doing a rom-com about how the first time I had sex with Miguel.
Oh yeah.
It's like super bad, but it's just a gay porn.
Super cocksucking.
It's actually even longer than No Time to Die, in 2 hours and 41 minutes.
Yeah, and we show it.
Yeah.
We show it all.
Everything.
Yeah. Full penetration.
Potentially not going to be seeing a theatrical release, but I'm seeing some Sundance potential.
Yeah, we're aiming for whatever's above NC-17.
Which is just God destroys the earth.
No, it's just N. It's just rated N.
But yeah, this is the only thing you can do to redeem yourself for all the horrible atrocities and sins you've committed.
Yeah.
Yeah, you horrible person.
Well, in summary, Sarah Silverman, this is for you.
It's gonna play.
Get this through your head, you Jew motherfucker, you.
This is my favorite line of any movie ever. It's such a great line. Listen to it again. Oh.
Get this through your head, you Jew motherfucker, you.
His delivery is fucking amazing, bro. Fucking Pesci. Did he call anybody a Jew motherfucker in what's that movie?
Goodfellas?
No,
Casino?
fuck. God damn it! It just came. Irishman.
Home Alone. Oh,
Home Alone. He says this to fucking
to the kid. Kevin.
Yeah, to Kevin. Was it McAllister?
Yeah, Kevin McAllister.
Yeah,
you motherfucker. He gets his head lit on fire.
That'd be funny.
I'm gonna have to edit that after this.
We're not editing shit, bro.
No, I'm just on my own.
It's just to make it a clip.
Just post it on the Instagram for no reason.
Yeah, hopefully someone does. Like, dude, I'm praying that somebody tries to get canceled. Yeah, because it just get all the attention
and then we can end our careers before they even start.
No, but you'll get an audience inevitably.
Yeah.
And I think we've made it pretty clear what kind of audience we want. And it's not them. Actually, it's fine if it's them. I'm not the one that has an issue, honestly, with anybody. You can watch and do whatever you want.
Yeah.
I will never tell you what to listen to. If you want to watch fucking
Unless
Samantha Bee,
you can't listen to country.
The country, that is
That's the one thing. We're putting our foot down, so we're not as into freedom as we let you think we are.
Not for country music.
Yeah, that's
why Stephen Paddock was a hero.
Oh, because he shot up yeah. You know what? You just completely changed my perspective on the largest mass shooting in history.
And Dan Bilzerian was there. If only this motherfucker had better aim.
I hate Dan Bilzerian with such a passion. I hate everything about him because of him, but I hate him because of the people I know who like him.
Who like him?
Just people like I know. And I'm like, of course you would. No, I'm just like, of course you would like this idiot. Of course he would appeal to someone like you. Have you seen the video of him at the shooting?
Yeah, he's asking for the cop to like.
He's like going up to the. For anyone else, he runs up. This is a guy who was like dishonorably discharged from the Navy SEALs. And
listen, he has training. It's not like he doesn't know how to shoot.
People bring into question the legitimacy of his claims of being in the military to what degree.
I bring up in question everything he says. Yeah,
but this is just basically an idiot douchebag with money he inherited from his dad. That he claims he won playing poker that he didn't. His dad was a Wall Street stockbroker. A shark
that literally had like fucking 3 private.
Yeah, jets. You know that he was arrested for, right?
For being a fraud.
No, he would tank stock market stuff, and it was illegal. He would tank stuff, buy it out, and he got arrested for it.
Oh well, I mean, I know he did like some of those cool things that you can do with
a bunch of illegal stuff. And so basically, if you don't know, Dan Bilzerian is every like douchey frat white guy that you hate, and during the biggest shooting in history, decided a genius idea would be to rush a SWAT officer who was taking position with his rifle aimed at the hotel, rushed him and said, "Give me a gun. Give me a gun. Been in the Navy SEALs. Give me a gun." And the cop is repeatedly yelling at him, "I don't know who you are. Get away from here. Stay away from me. I don't know who you are." If you are dumb enough to assume that you can rush a police officer during a mass shooting and demand a gun, you are an idiot.
Also, it's his stance on guns that led to that fucking incident that happened. Because again, dude, Stephen Paddock had like 10 guns or more than that. And listen, I'm not a big anti-Second Amendment, but I do feel like when you buy that many weapons, it should raise some red flags. You're like, why do you need all these fucking guns for?
It should raise an eyebrow.
Yeah, definitely. Especially if you're checking them into the fucking hotel with a bunch of bags.
Yeah, let's be clear.
Yeah,
I don't know a lot of people that advocate for bringing 50 guns into a hotel in a duffel bag.
I know. It's just like, it's such a fucking like, I don't think he could have made it more obvious.
What was the whole thing about there not being any footage of him bringing it up or something?
I think it's because a lot of casinos are so massive that a lot of cameras are actually fake and they're just there to like
intimidate you.
Yeah, basically to psych you out. And also, but he put like he had them all in duffel bags. I'm like, dude, I would be hella suspicious if one guest checked into like this big suite with just like 10 duffel bags. I'm like, I wouldn't think they're guns.
No metal detectors.
Yeah, like I wouldn't be like, oh, it's guns, but I would be like, dude, this fool's fucking like packing drugs in there or whatever. I get the privacy shit and all that stuff, but like,
yeah, I don't know. Not a single person there was allowed to go, hey, can I take a peek inside that bag?
You might disagree with me on this, but I do feel like there should be.
I disagree.
A limit to how many weapons you can buy.
I do disagree, and I want everyone to know I'm all for you having as many guns as you want.
No, I think you can have as much ammo as you want. That's fine by me. But I feel like you should be like allowed like. Dude, I'm not even saying a small limit. Get 10 guns if you want, but I don't know. Like to me, it's just like
I just don't see the huge benefit of limiting it because I feel like he could have done a similar amount of damage with 3 guns that had a bunch of ammo.
I guess I don't know. Like, that's a hard one to stop because he didn't have any priors.
Yeah, that's what I'm
saying.
Either
like he didn't exactly like have.
I don't. And actually, I'm gonna drop this. I don't like delving into politics.
I mean, it's not really politics. I don't.
No,
think so.
It's gun laws. It's politics. It's someone politicizing it. Honestly, I decided at the start of this year, my New Year's resolution is I'm trying to almost completely cut politics out of my life.
I mean, I stopped watching all that shit.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Well, I realized that I was like, I have a life. Like
I can't I had so much stuff happen to me in 2020. I realized in 2021, I'm like, I can't be making all these issues like personal.
Especially because I can't do anything about it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Like I need to focus on my own life. Like, sorry, people who are getting shot or whatever, but you know.
Yeah, I guess maybe
having a tough day.
Metal detectors.
Yeah.
And maybe that would have fixed it.
Yeah, that would have saved the world.
Honestly, I if I was a casino, I would have been like, can't bring your fucking guns in here. You bring a bunch of prostitutes, bring all the cocaine you want, but you're only allowed to bring in 1 shotgun. You can't bring 10 assault rifles. He's like, come on, man.
Leave them in the car.
They're for the music video. Like, I don't believe you, Stephen Paddock. All right, well, we hit an hour.
Wait, do you not want to do a recommendation?
Fuck you.
Because I have a recommendation.
Oh, do you have one?
I do. There's a show on Netflix. It's not Squid Game.
Yeah.
It's a good show that has been overshadowed by Squid Game. It's called Made with Margaret Qualley from Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Is she the white chick?
She's the one that Brad Pitt picks up in the car.
Oh yeah, the one with the armpits.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I remember her.
It's such a good show.
What's it called?
It's called Made. It's a miniseries.
Made?
Made, yeah.
Oh, okay. How's it spelled? Is it
M-A-I-D? It's about a lady who becomes a maid to take care of her kid.
Oh yes, I clean. Did she say that in the show?
No, because she's white.
Yes, I know I clean.
But right now, this show, I think it's 10 episodes. I think like 8 in. This is like such a shoe-in for like best actress and best supporting actress and a bunch of other stuff. Like, it's so good. Like, this just feels like if this was a movie, this would be like in my head like, oh, this is gonna guaranteed best picture nominee. It's really, really good because it's just a movie. It's literally a show that's just about this girl's life being like really bad and like her trying to like fix it, and it just takes you into like her family and all this stuff that she's doing. I don't want to give away. I don't want to say anything about it because I mean, it's not going to like present you with any giant twist, but like she just has like a bad life, but it's like like it's a very believable bad life. Like there's so much stuff where I'm like, oh, this feels kind of familiar. Like I know what this is like.
Oh yeah, I remember when I had my pussy rearranged.
No, don't remember that one. But it's very good. I'd recommend it. Andie MacDowell's in it. I don't know if you know what that is. She was.
Who?
She's from Groundhog Day. She's the main female lead in Groundhog Day.
Oh yeah, of course.
Because that's her daughter's.
I always thought that was Elaine from Seinfeld for like the longest time.
But she's in this and she plays the mom, and again, that's her daughter in real life is the lead. She's incredible. They're both really good. Again, nice. I don't want to say too much. I'd very much recommend this show. It's not a full on like. It's not like something that's going out to kind of make you cry because I know we've talked about that before. It's like, oh, we're marketing this as a tearjerker, but it is a pretty emotional thing. It's very high quality stuff. I'd recommend it, and there's a lot of merit just to the filmmaking in itself, camera work and stuff. There's like this really cool tracking shot in one of the episodes, and I love tracking shots in anything. So I'd recommend that. Watch that. Watch Squid Game too, I guess, because that looks cool.
I haven't finished it.
I haven't seen it yet. I got distracted by Maid and The Wire.
Yeah, we'll finish it and talk about it.
I'll become fully white when I finish The Wire.
Well, what is or black?
Yeah, I know.
It's that kind of show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Depends on whether or not you love cops or drugs, I think.
Ooh. Well, I mean, shit. I haven't watched anything. I guess if I could recommend anything, would be
buying a PS5.
No, I was gonna say. I mean, something these people can actually enjoy is read Spider-Man: A Life Story. It's actually pretty good.
Yeah.
It's only 6 issues. It just basically retells Spider-Man's life, in chronological order and like with him aging like in real time, and it's pretty good.
Starting in like the 40s, right?
Yeah, and it just has a bunch of like key plot points in the comics, but in the comics, even key plot points don't really have permanent consequences.
Mm-hmm.
But in this, it does.
Yeah,
and does a good job of doing it. So yeah, if you guys are gay nerds like me, definitely check that out.
Yeah.
All right. Well, see you next week.